Imagine being one of the most talked about players in football, hailed as a future superstar, yet constantly under the microscope for every missed chance. Is Darwin Núñez Liverpool's next great striker, or is he destined to be remembered as an expensive misstep? Since his arrival at Liverpool, Darwin Núñez, a mysterious Uruguayan striker, has been a figure that has generated a lot of controversy. Núñez, who is renowned for his chaotic and unpredictable behavior on the field, has managed to captivate and irritate fans in equal measure. Given the current attention that has been placed on his performance, a question that has been looming big is, how awful is Darwin Núñez really? An unsatisfactory beginning to the season. According to statistical analysis, Núñez's performance throughout this season is not very impressive. Because of these statistics and the substantial amount of money he is asking for, Núñez is under a great deal of pressure. Among the team members who have discovered their rhythm, such as Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo, and Diogo Jota, Núñez appears to be the one who is completely out of place. The attacking unit of Liverpool has undergone a shift under Slot's leadership, which is something that should be noted. His prolific form continues to break records, and Salah continues to smash records with his prolific output. Núñez is currently facing a challenge in securing a position in the starting 11, as Jota, who has recently returned from an injury, has effectively resumed his previous level of performance. An examination of the Darwin Núñez dilemma. Núñez's inconsistency in front of goal is the most significant complaint that has been leveled against him. The startling figure that exemplifies Núñez's profligacy in front of goal is that he has failed to convert 32 significant opportunities throughout this season, while only 7 of them have been converted. If even half of these had been converted, he might have already been on his way to a season in which he scored more than 20 goals. So, what exactly is the problem? One of the most obvious issues is a loss of composure, or the absence of it. While he was playing for Benfica, where he was awarded the Golden Boot for the Portuguese league, he was subjected to analogous complaints. Nonetheless, the sheer number of goals he scored overshadowed such deficiencies. An examination of the psychological importance of the price tag. Another aspect that exerts a significant influence on Núñez is his position as the record signing for Liverpool. Because of this mental strain, it is possible that his ability to perform at the level that is anticipated in the Premier League is being hindered. An additional obstacle has been presented by the intensity of the Premier League. According to Núñez, who recently gave an interview, he stated, "I did not anticipate the Premier League to be so powerful. They don't give you a lot of time." The statements that have been made highlight the adjustment period that is necessary when going to a league that is as physically and tactically demanding as the top-flying division in England. Is Núñez a suitable candidate for Slot's many plans? It has been made quite apparent by Arne Slot that he has certain expectations for Núñez, which include goals, assists, and a grasp of the tactical structure of the club. Núñez's prospects of being selected are further complicated by Jota's comeback from injury, which results in a tight rivalry for positions. There has been an immediate impact from Jota. In his very first game back, he managed to equal Núñez's goal count for the season, so highlighting the significant disparity in goals scored between the two players. It would have been a good opportunity for the Uruguayan. The argument in favor of patience. In spite of the criticisms, there are plenty reasons to have faith in the potential that Núñez possesses. Slot has defended the striker, highlighting the distinctive talents he possesses, as well as his work rate. Despite the fact that his finishing leaves a lot to be desired, he is a key asset due to his ability to stretch defenders with his pace and his willingness to track back. As an illustration of his progress under Slot, consider the fact that he assisted Salah in the match against Arsenal. During his debut season, Núñez exhibited a remarkable level of composure and vision, which were frequently absent in his performance. That he is able to learn and adjust to new situations is demonstrated by moments such as these, a top pick among fans. Nunez has managed to endear himself to Liverpool supporters despite the difficulties he has faced, which is an interesting discovery. Fans acknowledge his efforts and the potential he holds, despite the fact that the latter is not always there in the final product. Even Nunez's teammates have expressed their admiration for him. His physical attributes have been commended by Virgil van Dijk, who has compared him to other elite strikers in the league. On the other hand, Salah has emphasized the distinctive way in which he employs his playing style. He is one of a kind since he does not enjoy having the ball at his feet very much. Due to the fact that he is really quick, I make it a point to look for him during both training and competitions. The way forward to take. So, what are the implications of this for Darwin Núñez? As a result of Slot's leadership, Liverpool is a club that has lofty goals and a distinct vision. It is possible that his anarchic style, while amusing, does not mesh with the controlled and calculated approach that the team takes. Although it may appear to be a viable alternative, selling Nunez is not at all straightforward. Nunez, in his own words, has emphasized his track record of progressing in his second season with clubs, giving the example of his time spent at Benfica as an illustration. On the other hand, Liverpool might not be able to afford him the luxury of another adjustment year, especially considering the fact that the squad is battling on both fronts, the official word. Just how awful is Darwin Núñez, in all honesty? The response is not as simple as it may seem. It is impossible to deny that his finishing is subpar, but he does contribute in other ways that are more difficult to evaluate. However, in the end, football is all about outcomes. And, as a striker, Nunez will be evaluated based on his ability to score goals. The only thing that can determine whether Darwin Núñez is a talent that is misunderstood or a costly error for Liverpool is time. It is certain that he will continue to be a topic of conversation, regardless of whether it is for the better or for the worse, because of the disruption that he brings. Darwin Núñez, flop or future star? Uncover the truth about Liverpool's most polarizing striker in this in-depth analysis. Don't miss it.